Hello, this is Large Wells, and Happy New Year of 2017! Well, it was a mixture last year, like some good moments like Team GB being at Best Olympics, some embarrassing moments like my home country England losing to a country 3 times the size of my birth city, Iceland, and also some moments I consider controversial like Brexit and Donald Trump's victory. Some moments that is definitely going to be on history books, like Leicester winning the Premier League, and some moments that I like to question the human evolution, like the emoji trailer, and YouTube heroes. Anywhere else, 2017 is going to be a big year for movies, can't deny it. Cinema Box got this Christmas. Just need to light it up, that's it. Trust me, it's going to be a big year. I'm going to do this year in the British calendar, so I don't confuse it for American calendar of film. Also, no movies are released this year, well, last year, depending where you're watching it, but are getting released in 2017. And if your film that you like to see isn't mentioned, it's not either on my radar, or I don't know much about it, or I don't care. Okay, let's kick things off. Dum da doo doo. Up first for 27th of January is T2 Trainspotting 2. The Danny Boyle 1996 classic films technically sees Renton, the character played by Uma Gregg, technically returned to Scotland, aka pro-EU land, and pretty much tried to fix things up from the looks of it. My dad remembers seeing it, and he liked it, and boy, he found it pretty gross at the same time. Especially with the scene with that baby crawling across the ceiling. And other films, there's on the 3rd of February, there's Rings, which is a reboot to the horror movie Ringu, a Japanese horror film, and the 2 Ring movies with Naomi Watts in it. There's Rings, and 2 films coming out on 10th of February, which are 50 Shades Darker, which I'm not bothered going to see due to the bad reviews of the first film, and that I'm not really into sex movies. There's Lego Batman, which looks kind of enjoyable. I could watch it. Maybe that. And there's also, 17th February, there's John Wick Chapter 2. Well, let's be honest. We didn't all see John Wick when it first came out. Well, I haven't heard much of it until after it got its US release. I could watch it. Maybe. Okay, that's what came out. 3rd of March, Logan. That is this is probably one of the superhero movies I kind of want to see this year. It's potentially Hugh Jackman's final ever performance as Wolverine in the X-Men films. The trailer with Johnny Cash's Hurt, which is just made me think, maybe like, what's going to happen, what's this and that. It's kind of want to make me, I need to watch it, no matter how good or bad it is. But anyways, there's 10th of March is Kong Skull Island. Samuel L. Jackson, Tom Hiddleston, John Goodman, Brie Larson against King freaking Kong. Come on. With that plot, I'm simply sold with that. Come on. 17th of March is the live action Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, since I really like Jungle Book and that being a very big success with both critics and the box office, it's no doubting that film will be a huge in the box office, and we did do well. I should do well with critics since the original 1991 animated film became the first animated film to get Best Picture nomination, but lost to Silence of the Lambs. And for 24th of March, 2 films that might be on your radar. There's A Cure for Wellness with Jason Isaacs and directed by Gore Verbinski, who directed the first 3 Pirates of the Caribbean movies. And also, it's something polite about going into a bar full of eels. Technically, it's about a young businessman or billionaire, I don't know much about his character, who pretty much goes all the way to Switzerland to find a boss who sent him a creepy letter about a cure. And it turns out to look like a cult in the middle of Switzerland that's trying to distribute this cure for wellness. Another film for 24th of March is Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers, I don't care. Technically, I've never really been a fan of Power Rangers, to be honest. I never watched it. I thought it was very silly. I thought it was too cartoony, even though I was a kid when it's popular. I don't expect it to be good. I'm not. If there's one chance I'm going to watch Power Rangers, it's probably I'm just going to watch it with a kid and shoot myself in the head. I don't expect it to be good, to be honest. Well, 31st of March is the controversial Ghost in the Shell. I've made a video about it, how I voiced my concerns about Ghost in the Shell, and how pretty much generally how bad the anime community received to live action films like Dragon Ball Evolution, which was abysmal, and also Speed Racer, which was technically the Wachowski's worst film to date. And also, it could be good since I've seen the trailer with the KI's Theories, Enjoy the Silence, which is a cover over from Debechi Mode. And also, the only way to make Ghost in the Shell really good if they can make it R-rated. Okay, see this poster? If this movie, well, I'm not sure how good the picture is. There's no point, the picture's not that good. Please make it R-rated or else I will flip. Make it R-rated. I'm watching you. And also, need to scroll back again. There's, on the same day as Ghost in the Shell, you can bring your kids to Smurf Lost Village. Same thing with Power Rangers. I've never been that keen with Smurfs. When it came to European comics, I tend to be more of a fan of Tintin or Asterix. Smurfs, since I kind of find it too cartoony, too over top, and too la 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 la. I just find it too. No, not for me. No. 7th of April, there's Boss Baby from DreamWorks, which has Alec Baldwin literally as a baby. Really? Come on, I want to see more Donald Trump impersonations. Then 14th April, there's Fast and Furious 8 or Fate of Furious, depending which part of the world you live in. Technically, he is getting big. Like they've include a freaking submarine into the mix and a wrecking ball. It's like, ooh. And pretty much Dominic looks like turned against you all. I'm not sure if he's turned against his own family or something, but who knows. And also 28th of April, it's Guardians of the Galaxies 2. Yeah, since I find the first one very hip, very youthful, and very awesome, and very bright, and yeah, it's so awesome. It's V2 or Guardians of the Galaxy Vol 2. I should expect it to be awesome and nostalgic. And King Arthur from 12th of May. I've only seen just that trailer released at Comic Con. I'm not sure about it. Just don't know a huge amount. So wait. 19th of May, Alien Covenant. Okay, Alien Covenant. Okay. Yeah, I find the 2012 movie Prometheus. It's an okay film. Some flaws, but it's an okay horror space film, and what it is. 26th of May, there's Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm not sure what the title is now because I keep forgetting. Wait, hang on. Dead Men Tell No Tale or Salazar's Revenge. Yeah, with Javier Bardem as a villain, I am sold. I liked his performance in Skyfall. He won an Oscar for freaking No Country for Old Men. I hope this movie should be good and it should be a comeback for a franchise after the mixed reception of the previous two installments. And up next is Wonder Woman for 2nd of June. Yeah, DC has not been not in its heyday anymore, really. Unless Wonder Woman pulls it off. Like, there's Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad, which critics label as underwhelming and boring. Or just a step in the wrong direction. And also for The Mummy with Tom Cruise, Russell Crowe, I was like, where did this come out? I didn't see it coming. Like, I can't find the villain I don't know her name yet. I find it too familiar to Enchantress from Suicide Squad when she's like, yeah, like that. Kind of using too much arm gesture and showing, yeah. 23rd of June, Transformers The Last Night, or Transformers I Don't Really Care, so deal with it. Yeah, basically it's just kind of like the same plot as, you know, Fast and Furious 8 or Fate of Furious. Technically, the main character you know from all the movies, Optimus Prime in this case, pretty much goes rogue. That's it, from the looks of it. It's said to be Michael Bay's final movie before he departs the franchise. But of course, like, since how very little sympathy I give to the franchise and how little I care about it, I'm probably not going to watch it. Even if it becomes China's highest grossing film like the previous films did. Now, 30th of June, there's Despicable Me 3. Since knowing I liked the first two films, and the Minions was okay, passable, but okay. Yeah, seeing the villain is technically obsessed with 80s since he has a Rubik's Cube, he chews gum which pretty much expands, and pretty much the chewing gum is so full of air that I can pretty much lift a ship up. Yep, lifting a ship. And 7th of July, there's Spider-Man Homecoming with Michael Keaton as a villain. I am so yeah. Yeah, although he did play Batman in more or less 25 years earlier with the Tim Burton movies, I'm guessing that the reason they cast him because he was good at Birdman, and since it has a bird-esque superhero in it. As him as a supervillain, I'm like, ooh, yes. Since he did do 2 in a row for Best Picture with Birdman and Spotlight. And Tom Holland in it. Okay. And since he was a very fun, entertaining character in the Civil War movie, despite his traces of a minor annoyance. Cars 3 for 14th of July and War of the Planet of the Apes. Cars 3, to be honest, I kind of don't like the second film, although I found the first film okay but flawed. Yeah, I think the third one, which just shows a teaser of Lightning McQueen crashing in mid-air while racing, I feel like from that moment everything changes. Like, okay, I am watching it! War of the Planet of the Apes. Trust me, I'm not the world's hugest fan when it came to that, but good watch out for that. There's 21st of July, there's Dunkirk, Christopher Nolan, yes! Tom Hardy, yes! Michael Lance, yeah! Harry Styles, what? Yes, one thing that kind of raised eyebrows for me that Harry Styles is in a Christopher Nolan movie, like, Harry Styles from One Direction, like, you don't know you're beautiful, that's what makes you beautiful. To Christopher Nolan, who directed Inception and Dark Knight, which Dark Knight had a scene where technically Batman plummets Joker in the face whilst interrogating. Okay, going to 2 different worlds at the same time. 4th of August, there's sorry for the mispronunciation, that Vianiana, and the City of a Thousand Planets. It's directed by Louis Besson, based on a graphic novel which is popular in France. Yeah, since it kind of reminds me a lot of Fifth Element, the film I grew up with when I was a kid, and that the special effects look awesome, and it has that lady who acted as Enchantress from Suicide Squad. Okay, but who knows? Maybe that. There's Baby Driver, directed by Edgar Wright. I don't know a huge amount of plots. All I know is technically about a getaway driver after a bank robbery goes wrong due to his girlfriend. I just don't know much about it, but who knows. And 29th of September, there's Kingsman: The Golden Circle. I was really surprised about the first film. I thought it was just a really generic, silly spy film, but when I first seen it, I was like, wow! I really like that film. Ooh. Second film, you have a lot of expectations to live up to. 6th of October, there's Blade Runner 2049 or 2049. Blade Runner, one of my all-time favorite movies. When I looked at the trailer, I was like, wow. Just wow, whoa, 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 wow, wow. Directed by Denis Villeneuve, who I mentioned, who he directed Arrival, which I really like, Sicario, which is a brilliant movie, taking on Blade Runner. Please do not dare screw up one of my favourite movies I ever seen. Don't you dare screw up. You have a lot of expectations. And 13th of October, there's the Emoji Movie. And also about the Emoji Movie, I felt like, no, I'm not watching it. End off. No, I am not watching it. It's the end of the world. No, it's worse than President Trump, worse than Brexit. No, I'm not watching it. End of. Due to how stupid the trailer is and how pretty much the plot is just Lego Movie but with emojis. Technically, I just say, no, please no. Just say no to the movie. On the same day, there's Lego Ninjago movie, which is technically that. I haven't played with Ninjago, but I'm more of a fan of Lego Star Wars and pretty much and Lego Batman. Technically, I played with them when I was a kid, but who cares? 20th October, there's Saw Legacy. Technically, I think the 9th film in Saw film. I'm not a fan of torture porn at all. I'm not going to watch it to deal with it. 27th of October, there's Thor Ragnarok. Since I already heard rumours that I may have a gladiator fight with Hulk in it, and that Hulk will appear with Thor, and that Jeff Goldblum will be in, I felt like, could be ambitious. Who knows? Since it is from a director of The Hunt for the Wilder People, but who knows? It could be a really fun film for once. And also, the 10th of November, there's Paddington 2, which is sequel to the Paddington movie, which now has Hugh Grant and Ben Whishaw. I hope it's just as funny, just as cute, and just as charming, and just as gleeful as the first film is. And 17th of November, there's Justice League, which is the Avengers but with DC movies. Technically, it's the Blink if Wonder Woman sucks, like the blink of in the blink of I'm not gonna watch you. Technically, if Wonder Woman sucks, I'll pretty much give this one the last chance. If it's good, I'll pretty much appreciate Justice League more. 8th of December, there's Coco, which is a Pixar movie. I don't know much except it may be based around the Day of the Dead, but in a tradition in Mexico and that. And 15th December, there's the one you've been waiting for, Star Wars Episode 8. Of course, with Daisy Ridley's brilliant performance from the previous movie, Episode 7, Force Awakens, and also that it will be Carrie Fisher's final movie after her passing just really a couple days ago. And that it's directed by none other than Rye Johnson, who directed Brick and freaking Lopa. And 22nd of December, there's Pitch Perfect 3, which I don't know huge amount of plot again, but who knows. And there you have it, my 2017 thoughts on movies. Tell me what I think of your films you'd like to see next year. And tell me on the comments on what films I may have missed or pretty much need a reference for. Anyways, bye!